Yeah, good morning everyone. In today's session, we will start chapter 2. This is migration. In this, we will cover the types, causes, and consequences of migration. As you know that already you have learned about the migration in fundamentals of human geography. Migration is the movement of people from one place to another, from place of origin to place of destination. Let's start this chapter with the story of Ram Babu, who was working an engineer in Bhilai steel plant, which is located in Chhattisgarh. He was born in a small village of district Bhojpur, Bihar. At an early age of 12, he moved to a nearby town, Ara, to complete his intermediate level studies, that is, class 12 study. After that, he went to Sindri, Jharkhand for his engineering degree and he got a job in Bhilai where he is living for last 31 years. His parents were illiterate and the only source of their livelihood was meager income from agriculture. They spent their whole life in that village. Ram Babu has three children who got their education up to intermediate level at Bhilai, then moved to different places for higher education. The first one studied at Allahabad and Mumbai and presently working in Delhi as a scientist. The second child got her higher education from different universities in India and now working in USA. The third one, after finishing her education, settled at Surat after marriage. This story is not a story of only Ram Babu and his children, but such movements are increasingly becoming universal trend. People have been moving from one village to another, from village to town, from smaller town to bigger town, from one country to another even. Migration has been an integral part and a very important factor in redistributing population over time and space. India has witnessed the waves of migrants coming to countries from Central Asia, West Asia and from Southeast Asia. In fact, history of India is a history of waves of migrant coming and settling one after another in different part of the country. In words of renowned poet Firak Gorakhpuri, he said in his poem सर जमिए हिंद पर अक़वाम आलम के फिराक काफिले बसते गए हिंदुस्तान बनता गया. Meaning of this शेर or these word is the caravan of people from different parts of the world kept on coming and settling in India and led to the formation of India. In this poem, Firak Gorakhpuri have explained how the formation of India have been made with the different waves of migrant. Same way as people kept on coming to the country and shifted here and settled down as well. There are large number of people from India too have been migrating to places in search of better opportunities, especially in the countries of Middle East, West Europe, America, Australia, East and Southeast Asia. And this migration from India or Indian to other country can be explained in three waves of migration. One, the Indian diaspora during the colonial period when British were ruling, millions of indentured laborers were sent to Mauritius, Caribbean islands including Trinidad, Tobago, Guyana, Fiji and South Africa by British, from Uttar Pradesh and Bihar to Reunion Island, Guadeloupe, Martinique and Suriname by French and Dutch, and by Portuguese from Goa, Daman and Diu to Angola, Mozambique to work as plantation worker. All such migrants were covered under the time-bound contract that was called Grimit Act, Indian Immigration Act. And the living condition of these migrants who are working in plantation farm, the living condition of these indentured labor were not better than the slave or animals. Thereafter, a second wave of migrant ventured out into neighboring country in recent time after independence, in after especially 1970s or 80s. This include the professional, artisans, traders and factory worker in search of economic opportunities migrated to Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, Brunei, African country, and this trend still continue. There was a steady outflow of India's semi-skilled and skilled labor in wake of oil boom in West Asia in 1970s. There was also some outflow of entrepreneurs, store owners, professionals, businessmen to Western countries. Then third wave of migrants were comprised professional like doctors, engineers, software engineers, management consultant, financial expert, media person, and other migrated to other countries of USA, Canada, UK, Australia, New Zealand, Germany. This happened 1980s onward. These professionals enjoy the distinction of being one of the highly educated, the highest earning and prospering group. After liberalization in the 1990s, education and knowledge-based Indian immigration has made Indian diaspora one of the most powerful diaspora in the world. In all these countries, Indian diaspora has been playing an important role in the development of respective countries. Thank you. This is all about the migration from India to other country and the wave of migration or wave of migrant from other country to India. Thank you.